Okay, we're gonna finish up the head now. Work a little bit more on the head. I'm not sure if we're gonna finish into this section or not, but gonna do a little bit more to it. So let's kind of see where we stand at the moment. Um, See, we have a nice little eyebrow we've got to do, and we've got to work on the cheek area. Looks like everything else is kind of coming into play. We've got this bandana we've still got to work on too. Um, but all in all, I think that we're definitely getting pretty close here. Let's see. Yeah, we got an eyebrow. Yeah, we're definitely well on our way. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we can do for this for the eye and the cheek here. Okay, I'm not really worried too much anymore about this reference for the head. I want to kind of have my own fun doing the head. Um, okay, well, a couple things I can see here already is we need some more detail. Ooh, I can see that's an issue right there. So we need to fix that. And I'm going to fix this one too. And okay, so what I can see, we need more detail. We need more information. Basically, running down this way. So I'm going to ring all those vertices. It comes down to there. And comes down and ends here. Gets all in the mouth, which is fine. So let's connect. Yep, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. This right here can actually connect there. That's beautiful. Not worried about back here really at all because of the headband issue that we've got to address. But before we do anything else to the head, we need to go ahead and get the eyeballs in. And for right now, it's just going to be some stand-in eyeballs. So I'm just going to create me a sphere and move it up. And get it kind of placed in here. Let's see. Put it a little bigger. Definitely should be big enough to fill the hole. A little bigger, like that. Okay. I'm now going to just throw symmetry on. Just so I can see how it's going to look on both sides. Alright, so now essentially what we want to do is we want to model, you know what, I'm going to hit Alt X here so that they're see-through. And I'm going to freeze them so we can't pick on them. So what we want to essentially do is we want to model now around the eyeball, our spheres. So I'm going to turn my turbo smooth on so we can see what this is all looking like. Okay. Push these guys. We want to really get a sense that our eyes are being wrapped around the eyeballs. So really important that we get that sense. Makes the eyeballs look better, It makes our modeling look a lot better. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, kind of the same thing we did around the mouth. I'm just going to go ahead and use my cut tool. I'm going to cut in. Instead of coming straight here, I'm going to come to the middle like that. Come to the middle, come around, come to the middle, straight up, middle, straight across. Okay, now why did I do that? Because I can now come from here to here, and I've got my quads. I've maintained my quads. Before, if I just came straight across, I had to try. And come straight across there. And come straight across up there. Now all I gotta do is work on this area. I don't need that edge. Quad, quad, quad. Could probably come straight across there. Okay, I know that I want to have the little eye dimple, the tear duct. So I'm going to select on this guy right here. And you know what? I don't even want to do that. See what it looks like if we do this vertice. Chamfer this vertice. No, I don't want to do that one either. Trying to see if we have this guy comes there, that guy goes back, so quad, quad, quad. We got one try right there. Guess we can maybe live with that. I could live with that, I know. Okay. But what I want to work out is I want to work out this area. I want this to be a little cleaner. I don't like all this coming to a point, so I'm just going to remove that vertice entirely. And now see if I can look and see a better way of organizing this with our cut tool. So let's imagine that this came down like this, and let's see, then this one could come up here, that one could come across there. Yeah, and I can see that this one could come there, and then I'm going to go ahead and take this one all the way back like that. And now I could have my tear duct right here. I'm going to rotate like so. And let's see, I think I'm going to go ahead and extrude in. And then scale down. And move that up a little bit. And now again, we need to make sure these are all on the same smoothing group. So select up. Ensure they're all on one. Okay. Could definitely work with that. So let's come back down here and see what needs to be fixed. Okay, I can see if we came across here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on this laugh line that we've got to have. I'm going to come back to the eye here in a minute because we're probably going to need to reorganize some things. What I want to do from the top of the nose, I'm just right here. I'm just going to click and draw where I want to see the laugh line, and right to there is where I kind of want to see it. So now all I've got to do is organize the rest of these vertices that are just kind of sitting here now to kind of flow in that direction. This guy should come here. Okay, I've got this try right here I could do something with. I'm just going to get rid of it for now. Oh, yeah, there you go, it's a quad. Okay. So now we've got some issues that we've got to work out. Okay, first thing I can see, kind of following this down, we got our quad here. And one of the things that stands out to me is how these edges crisscross. Like I've talked about in other videos, whenever you see them crisscross, it's kind of telling you that it would make more sense if, instead of crisscrossing, if they just kind of went right to where they looks like they should go. So I want to select on that vertex, hold Control, and hit remove. Or actually just hit remove. So I can see that guy went away. We need to do the same thing right here. I'm just going to remove it and then just cut these guys straight across like that. And we've got an extra vertex sitting there. We'll come back to that. Okay, the problem though is we lost the connection that I wanted to have, where this line flowed down and came into this corner right here. So see what we can do to kind of bring this back. We fixed what seemed like some problem areas on our topology. Ooh, we can target weld that back together. Just gonna move this up here for a minute, because that's where some of the controls I want on my eye. I know I want that there, because this laugh line is going to be very important. It's going to be very, very important. So I'm going to target weld that one down. So now I can see we're connecting back. Okay. And I see a solution for this guy right here. Let's cut. I'm going to cut this up and then stop it like that. And I'm going to bring this all the way across there. And now this guy can come right there. So that came all the way across. This edge here can go away. So all of our quads are maintained in this direction. Now all we got to do is work something out here. And what I'm going to do we're going to get rid of that edge. And let's see. What we could do is just bring this, bring this guy do that same little trick we did. No, that's not going to work. That's got to go there. Hold on. What are we going to do? Let's see. If we take these edges and connect. We have this one try right there, and I'm really wondering how big of an issue this is going to be for us, honestly. And I honestly don't think that's going to be that big of an issue for us. I really don't. Do see another solution here. I'm going to pull this one down a little bit. And here's where I'm going to turn on my edge constraints. Remember, I've got mine set to Y. It's also Shift X. We'll turn it on. I'm going to turn this on and pull this down. Alright, I just saw what I could do. Oh yeah, I'm gonna subdivide my nose. Like that. Because now I can get rid of that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. It might be a very ugly quad, but it's still a quad. Turn my constraints off for a minute. So I got a little bit more definition, things to play with my nose. My lips have more definition. Let's see if we can ring. Okay, go ahead and do our lips. Let's connect them one time. Now we can pull it out like that. Actually get some roundness going on with our lips. Now, one of the things that's important to note, if we're modeling the mouth open, it's just going to be easier when we need to model the inside of the mouth, which we'll do later. Let's see. Okay, so we have our laugh line coming down. Okay, one of the things that I want to do with it is I want to emphasize it a little more, and no better way to emphasize it more than to double up on it. And so what that means, I'm going to take all these and let's loop, see what we can get. Okay, so now I'm going to take those and hit loop, and we'll just finish that off. Okay, so we've selected all these edges, and you know what, about those. I do want those. I don't want these. Just the laugh line right there. Okay, and we can chamfer it. Just a little. About like that. Okay, now we come in and see if we can do some cleaning. Okay, I think that it would work better if this guy just came right on across like that. Remove and connect those. Okay, so that's clean. Target weld that one. And miraculously these stayed quads. But they really shouldn't have. So let's see what we could do. Just making some adjustments here. Quad. I might leave this one alone for a little bit. Or, let's see, could do something like this. Come across. And come back under. I see we've got that guy could go there, that guy could go there. Okay. 4, 4, 4. So again, we're maintaining our quads and still adding detail. Okay, so let's see what we just enabled ourselves to do here with our wonderful laugh line. Okay, so I'm going to select on the top one and pull that out. Definitely I've got a nice crease. Select on this one, pull that one up. And if we wanted to make it a little less noticeable, the only thing we do is we just pull this vertex, the one that we're pulling out. We want it more noticeable, pull it out further. Less noticeable, pull it in. But we've definitely got a dominant crease going on, which is fine with me. The one thing that I want though is the nice bubble from the cheekbone, of the cheeks. Sorry. I can see that it's really kind of this area right here that I'd like to see puff out. So I'm just making some minor adjustments. It's very simple, minor modeling adjustments here. I'm trying to get now this hole this whole area right in here, I really need some more detail. I'm gonna chamfer it a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Definitely lost our quads by doing this, so I don't want to do that. What I am gonna try though is I'm gonna try making some cuts following the procedure we normally do. We cut in and then cut up. Cut in. So we're maintaining those quads. This edge can go away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're keeping all of our quads. Going to now select on all these we just made, and let's chamfer like so. Still got all of our quads, and now we've got some information that we can pull up. So I'm going to select on these middle polygons, and we're going to turn on some soft selection, and then come down here and hit shaded face toggle, and pull this down about like that, and now we're going to pull that up. Okay, so all we gotta do now, I'm gonna turn this off. Good. Control page up to select some of those. I'm gonna watch this side as I do the relax, so I can see on this side kind of how it's looking. Okay, that's too much. So it's control page down. Okay, you don't want to do that. So add all these. So now I'm just selected on that area. Relax, relax. Like he's got a little dimple. So we might actually be better served to go in and sculpt these guys the way that we would like them to be. See if how far back I can undo. Okay, so we're back to there. Let's see, let's pull this back in. Let's scale this down a little. So again, I hope you see how I don't want to say tedious, but what was the word? Dynamic. The modeling process is. Do a little bit, see what your results are, make some changes. And I think that all these guys, I'm going to use my edge constraints, and I'm really going to try to balance these out. See, like this guy's, whoop, That's probably one of my reasons right there where I was having some issues. Target weld those back to place. Try to get these straightened out. This guy should be about in the middle. It's kind of what you're looking for. You want to have the vertices spaced out as well as you can, so they seem like they're in the middle of each other. Like this one should be out here more. This one needs to be down. Okay, one of the things that I'm realizing right now is that this whole centerpiece of the little puffiness of the cheek that I was going for really needs to be kind of over here. It needs to be more on this side, and I think that's what's giving me the major issue that I'm seeing right now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that at this point. Also did a lot of this modeling, and there's another vertice that wasn't welded. So you see how adding some mesh, you really got to kind of go around and make sure everything is proportional. Because if they're not proportional, then the mesh is gonna start kind of getting out of hand. Okay. I am going to start calling it a day, or a segment, I guess. Let's turn that edge constraint off. Pull this up a little bit. Yeah, just making just little adjustments. Okay. Well, that's gonna be it for this time. Go ahead, and I think I'm actually gonna do that relax again, since I have worked it a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so it's a little bit more definition. The next time we're gonna focus a little bit more on the eyes, but I think the mouth is heading in the right direction. So we'll see. I'll go ahead and save this. File, save as, and we'll see you next time.